Podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the I Don't Get It podcast, and it's Lauren, obviously, and I just want to say thank you to all of the love I got this week after my solo podcast. I was nervous. I didn't think anyone was going to like it, but had a lot of good feedback, so thank you.
I thought it was so fantastic. I was so excited when I heard that Lauren filled in the last 20 minutes by talking about just going on a stream of consciousness. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I wanted Lauren to do for the longest time, because Lauren has a way of getting a message across in like the funniest, bluntest, and also heartfelt, emotional way. And I think that you did that so perfectly.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. When I heard that you actually listened back, I was
the first 2 minutes like of your straight up monologue, I was like, oh man, she's saying a lot. She's saying it like a lot.
You gotta get used.
You have
to
get used to it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's like I can't talk to myself when I do my Snapchat. That's why I like it when I do like my recaps. I have you there because it feels like we're talking together.
Right.
You
blunder and flumble around your words.
I flounder.
The ship was floundering.
I look at Becca Tilley and I just wonder how she's so comfortable talking to her phone like that.
Yeah, it's a talent.
Anyway, Lauren, bottom line is I'm proud of you. And I'd like to do that very often. You know, I'd like to have you have like a 1 month segment where you just go on a stream of consciousness for 20 minutes. Would you be down?
I would be down, as long as everyone else doesn't mind.
Okay, well, that's great. You guys, Jared is in the kitchen right now making himself an egg sandwich. He is the most amazing egg sandwich maker. He makes it with kielbasa sausages, and it is so different. And we have a special guest here.
Special guest?
So don't mind Jared in the kitchen. And he's not going to be our special guest. We have somebody
even more special?
Just as special as my future husband.
We came out of her. It's our mom.
Mommy's here.
Hello.
Mom is here for wedding dress shopping. I'm going to go to 4 other places. We went to Kleinfeld's a couple weeks ago, and we found 2 dresses that we really liked. One that I'd say loved, right?
Yes. Definitely loved.
And I show everybody that picture, the one we love, and everybody's like, that's it. That's it.
I think that could be
I don't think that's it.
See, you don't think that's it, and I'm like worried because we all didn't cry. We all imagined that we would cry.
No, I think we can find better.
I don't think if you don't have tears, it doesn't mean that it's not the dress.
It really doesn't mean, but I still think we can do better.
Really?
I think we can combine all the dresses that we loved and put it into one dress, and then that's the dress. There's elements of like 3 that I liked.
Then what about the debate here, where it's like, say that is affordable. That dress is affordable.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
But what if we find a dress that is like not affordable and it's
a little bit better?
Obsessed with
then you
it.
get the one you're obsessed with.
If you're obsessed with it,
with?
it depends how much it is, I think.
Really?
Yeah, because if it's a crazy amount, then you really have to think about the one at Kleinfeld's. First of all, you look good really in every dress you tried on.
Thank you. Well, we're going to go look at 4 other places, and then I'll be able to better make my decision.
Better make your decision?
Yeah, better make my decision.
Okay.
And when we were in New York last time with Mommy, we saw Kinky Boots with David Cook for Mom and my second time. And David messaged me like saying like, you know, like thanks for all your support, because I'm like such a huge, like I'm just like, you know,
the ultimate fangirl when
I'm
it comes
the
to American
ultimate
Idol.
Fangirl when it comes to David Cook.
To American
Broadway
Idol.
plus American Idol. Don't get me started. The passion is so high that like you guys don't even want to hear it. But he said like thank you, and I was like, is he going to judge me again if I go like for the 3rd time and bring Jared?
Yeah, and then it's going to get creepy for him.
I know.
I don't think it's going to get creepy.
Can
especially
an
if you
engaged girl
bring.
get creepy though?
No, probably not.
Like it's an engaged girl.
He's married. He knows that you're engaged. You're bringing Jared. Jared would love it.
I don't know if Jared would love it. A show about like a drag queen in boots? Jared, does that sound appealing to you?
In boots? Well, anyways, this song is Soul of a Man, noble and wise like a soul of a man who's taken me high. We've been singing that all day.
All day long.
I say I'm going to be singing it until I'm dead and buried.
Well, we had a lovely weekend with Mom 2 weeks ago when we did the dress shopping at Kleinfeld's, and then we stayed at the Kimberly, which is our favorite.
Love the Kimberly.
Shout out
to
guy,
Ralph.
Ralph.
There's a doorman, Ralph.
He's a doorman for the past 10 years, and we always like to stay there when we're in New York. And he's the sweetest.
He's very sweet.
The cute little rooftop bar. Anyway.
He has 2 daughters, and, you know, we talk about the girls. And
like, he gave him a big hug, and I don't think he'd seen her for like 5 years.
Yeah. Well, she tips really well, so that's probably why.
All right. Well, I have
something to do with it.
I have a list of things that I do want to talk about that we don't get. I love bringing you back to the roots, and I think you guys
back to the I don't get it roots.
Back to the I don't get it roots. When I was Jared and I have flown a couple times first class this year through the bookings of other businesses. I personally cannot imagine booking first class ticket
with my
own money.
Yeah.
This is something that is one of my true I don't get it. It's maybe the ultimate I don't get it. How much money do you think you have to make a year in order to voluntarily buy a first class ticket? Which, if you're going from one coast to another, one way, it's probably like $1,500 versus like $300, $350.
I think it's like 1,000 to 1,500, but
it's
I
like
can't
1,500
see
one way.
1,500 one way.
I can understand it if you're going to Europe. If
I can't.
Okay.
If it's like it's one of your big trips of life.
Yes,
and you're going more than 8 hours.
Oh, totally under 6. I may need it.
Yeah, but that would be like a once in, I don't want to say a lifetime, but like a one-off thing. To book your flight back and forth on the reg on first class, I think you have to make $2 million a year.
I would think so as well. I think of it like I would, if I got more money, I would definitely do it, especially because I travel with Gergie, and having him on my lap in such a small seat is very annoying.
I know, but Lauren, it's kind of like,
it's like, I could spend $200 or I could spend $1,000, and what am I going to do with $800?
Before you know it, the 5 hours is gone.
And there is your,
and you're like, that was
$1,000.
When like if you go to if you get the exit row and you get the extra leg room, then
that's true.
It's like, okay, so the only thing I'm not getting here is like to lie back. I understand spending money on first class pods, but if there's just a fancy
I agree.
seat,
like today when I was on the plane, they were nothing to speak of. They were not pods. No, it was very small, and I thought,
no, then you're getting a meal. $1,000. It's like going pick up McDonald's before bringing in your exit row, and you just save $550.
Yeah, no,
if not more.
Exit rows are worth it too. Doggies can't sit in exit rows though.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's very similar with the whole like, that was 5 hours and now my $1,000 is gone. When you compare it to weddings. So Jared and I have been wedding venue shopping, and we are flabbergasted by the cost of venues and weddings.
Venues.
Everything, really.
Yeah.
So there's something like the dress you hold in your hand, you wear it.
That's true. And you can keep it.
You can keep it. It's always like a piece of memorabilia for you. And it's the way you feel on your wedding day, right? So I understand spending on a dress, but spending on like the wedding itself, you're like, okay, the day is done. And then you guys, I've been learning that like if you want a pretty classy wedding, it's in Rhode Island. It starts at like $60,000 at like a minimum. So do you spend money on that, or do you really put that money elsewhere?
This has been a topic conversation on this podcast so many times.
Okay, fine, but
and
now I don't.
That you are planning it, you're changing your tune.
Yeah, you have always been like small wedding. You use the money in a more logical way. I am now discovering that I'm discovering this way of life.
Yes.
Okay, I actually met one of the owners of one of our ad companies at a Maximum party a couple weeks ago. He is the owner of Liquid IV, and he is super passionate about his products, and which totally makes sense because it provides quick hydration and relief when you need to recover from a night out.
Yeah, it delivers hydration to the bloodstream faster and more effectively than any water alone. And people spend so much money on actually having a nurse come to their house and put an IV in their arm.
It's so crazy. This is like the new thing, if you're in Vegas or even like are here around LA. People like hire like $200 to like hire somebody to replenish
and
them.
You could just drink it in your house almost every day when you're feeling dehydrated in general. You don't have to be hungover. And it contains 5 essential vitamins, including more vitamin C than an orange and as much potassium as a banana.
Yeah, it's not like your average electrolyte drink. We love it, just like the owner obviously loves his own product. But I like had to compliment him and be like, this is This is awesome. It tastes great. If you're a professional athlete or an adventurer, perfect for you. They have TSA friendly power packets to take to help prevent jet lag or it's so smart.
Sickness.
Altitude sickness, and it's great for anytime you're getting like a headache induced by travel by air.
What we love most, though, is that it donates 1 serving to people in need for every order placed.
So cool. We love Liquid IV, and we know that you will too. So right now, our listeners are going to get 20% off at liquid-iv.com when you use our code GETIT. That is 20% off anything you order from Liquid IV's website. That is liquid-iv.com, and use our promo code, which is GETIT, and you can start saving and getting better hydration. Don't wait. Get hydrated today.
Mom, tell us about your wedding.
Okay, let's see. I got married by the Justice of the Peace in a small town, and I think we had maybe 20 people.
Did your parents go to your wedding?
And they were not even there.
Oh, my God.
So why did they not go?
They were in Florida, and
it's a great reason not to go to your daughter's wedding.
Jeez. They didn't go. I guess because we weren't in a good place. We didn't have a really good place. I don't know. They were not. We didn't have a good relationship back then. I don't know. I don't remember why they didn't go, but they didn't.
Mom, that is wacky. I mean, I understand getting married in the courthouse is not necessarily like something that you bring everybody to go watch.
But at least
your
it'd be like
parents
both parents
not to be there. You guys, our mom and dad get so weird when we bring up the beginning of their relationship and their wedding day and like how they proposed and how they got married. You guys don't reveal us at all.
They just say they just decided one day. So Mom's going to have the giggles, by the way.
She's losing her mind. You guys, did we tell you that she's very, very nervous?
She's very nervous to be on here.
Look, I'm sweating here.
She has like hives. She's sweating.
It's like, Mom, it's just the 3 of us right now. We're literally having coffee table talk, and you are, it's being recorded. But if we took the mic out of your face, would that be different?
If we took the mic out and we were sitting on the couch and I didn't even know what was going on.
This couldn't even, we may not even use this, Mom.
Okay?
Who knows?
Yeah,
so just act like you're not even going to use
it.
It's ridiculous.
So, but Mom, when did you and Dad decide to get married and like set a date?
It wasn't like we planned well in advance. It was just, okay, let's get married.
And so then how many months what did you do? You called people and you invited them?
We had like, Aunt Debbie was there and her boyfriend. I had Nancy. I had, of course, Grandpa Bubby. And then I had Uncle Robert, and we had friends.
Luce and George?
Yeah, but George was not with Luce at the time.
They weren't?
No.
Did they meet there
yet?
No.
Oh, well, nobody knows this. They don't care.
Oh, my God. No one cares about this. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Christina, if you listen back on the old podcast, Christina, the married one of 10 years, Luce is her mom. Yeah. Okay? So that puts you in perspective if anyone cares.
Okay, but then Mom also says that, like, Dad never really proposed. Like, he never got down on one knee with a ring.
It was just kind of, we went out and we picked
You have no memory of Dad proposing?
I don't remember him getting out on one ring.
This is nutty.
I don't know. It just seems like
so
very
Mom, when did you have an engagement ring?
Yes.
You did have an engagement ring that you guys went out together to get?
Yes.
Okay.
We picked it out together.
So, but he never said, "Will you marry me?" You just talked about weddings.
It was just, we're going to get married.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Let's go look for a ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
interesting.
So, but Mom, do you think, as my mom, I should spend money on the wedding, or should I save it for something more practical?
Okay. Well, this is a personal thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't tell you that you're not going to regret it down the road.
Well, you are paying for the wedding.
Okay, but wait a minute. Okay.
Do you regret
I do not regret.
You do not regret not having.
I don't like attention. So
right, obviously.
I'm one
She's sweating here
as she wipes her brow.
Tap your face.
So I was perfectly happy with what we did.
Yeah.
Although we were very poor at the time.
Now, something
nobody, Nan and Pops would not have paid for it.
But Nan and Pops wouldn't have paid for it. They had enough money to pay for a wedding if you wanted it, but they weren't going to pay for it.
They didn't pay for it. First of all,
wait, did they pay for Aunt Laura's wedding?
They did, but Pops doesn't know it.
No. Wait, really?
Pops did not know it.
Pops
He didn't
is
know
never
it.
going to find out now.
Because I remember he said once, having 3 girls and a son. Well, I have 3 daughters, and I never had to pay for one wedding.
No way.
And then,
so Nan secretly
said,
did it. Was she in charge?
She gave me
of
a wink, because
Really?
she was in charge of the money.
Oh, that's also such bullshit.
Oh.
Whatever.
Well, I liked Aunt Laura's wedding. It was very nice.
It was
very
so
nice.
lovely.
Yes.
And as a 13-year-old, I was like, this is a nice wedding.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Wait, did Uncle Raymond have a wedding?
Yes.
But did Mal's parents pay?
Yes.
And was it big, or what kind of wedding
No,
was
it was a nice-sized church wedding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Something we all don't get as a family.
He had a top hat and a cane.
I could see
remember
it.
that.
No way. Of
Yes.
course he did. Of course.
I was going to say we all don't get vow renewals.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have
Why
I have
do
some
you-
input on
Why
that.
do
why?
you not like vow renewals?
Okay. I feel usually, I may be wrong, but I think when people do that, they are all like
They're
something happened
overcoming
in the
something.
marriage. I feel
Yeah.
like something happened. Somebody cheated, or something happened.
They went
where
through a
they
real
feel
rough
like,
spot.
Yeah, they went through a rough spot. And it's like, okay, we're going to start fresh. Because I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I agree with Mom there.
I definitely
Yeah.
think something happened. I also feel like if they want to make up for a shitty first wedding.
make up for a shitty first wedding because now they
Okay.
can afford
I can
it.
see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But
That
I mean,
makes
like,
sense.
is there any magic to getting married again when you're actually married?
I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there listening who have had vow renewals, maybe.
Oh, and here, I can understand renewing your vows, but I don't understand, like, a woman who's, like, got kids and everything with the husband
Yeah, I don't
to
like
get
that.
a new dress. Why do you have to get a new
Well, that's part of
bridal
the
dress?
renewal. That's part of the renewal.
Or maybe when you got married the first time, you
didn't have your dress?
You didn't have the finances,
Yeah.
so
That's
now
why.
you're
They're
and
doing
you
it-
always regret maybe
I feel
not
like you're
having
either
the
doing because
big
you
wedding.
had not a great first wedding
Right.
or because something happened in the marriage.
Yeah. Wait, Mom didn't have a
okay.
dress, guys. She wore a skirt and a blouse, and she was so cute. And when I went to Kleinfeld's, she wore the blouse with jeans.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. You go see it on my Instagram. And the Instagram in front of the Kimberly where I'm like, woohoo, I'm going dress shopping. My mom is wearing her blouse.
Well, it's still fit, but I'm a little heavier than I was back then.
Mom, I don't think you
Well,
are.
Yeah.
maybe like 10 pounds.
This I Don't Get a Podcast should be retitled I'm Getting Married Podcast. It's all about weddings.
I'm sorry, guys. Just tell us when to move on.
I think some people have already said so.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is the last in a while, okay?
Okay. Well,
How do you do
The
that?
last in a while. All right, so, well, speaking of weddings...
stop it.
No, well, Jared and I are looking at the menus, and this goes above and beyond weddings. But Jared and I have been looking at like some of the menus that come in the package, where you're like the brochure, right?
Yeah, chicken, fish, or
and
steak.
I don't understand
Or
the chicken, fish, or steak. Why?
Can't
when,
you have a nice lasagna?
when did steak and lobster and a nice piece of like fancy cod or whatever become the delicacy of choice? Because I personally find cheeseburgers, tacos, and pasta, just off the top of my head, to be far more delicious than steak or a piece of fish.
I would love to get a menu at a
salmon.
wedding.
Who the hell wants salmon?
I
Like,
know.
who's going to choose?
Crystalia chooses
Crystalia
salmon.
chooses salmon?
He goes to Tender Greens down the street.
Okay, no, you guys, I totally understand. Like,
We're going there tomorrow.
having salmon in your diet because it's very healthy.
Yeah.
But to have it as your wedding meal, like, who came up with steak? Like, if you want to go to a fancy meal, why is it steak? Mom?
I don't know. A lot of guys are idiots and they just say steak's their favorite food because they're, we're going back to their primal
you
days.
need like a vegetarian dish.
No, Mom, I
People
get
like
that.
steak.
People like steak.
People really prefer the taste of steak to
Yes.
the taste
Yeah, a
of,
lot
like,
of people do.
a delicious pasta.
But I would like a wedding menu that has steak for like the people that like steak, but then a burger, buffalo chicken strips,
yeah.
and tacos and pizza and pasta.
I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have an actual menu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
It's a great
Or
idea.
just
Because
have
you don't know
stations.
how much
You
to
can just have
order of
stations.
each.
I think stations is probably the
There
best.
you go. This is ridiculous.
That's what you can do.
Right.
Yes.
Stations,
okay,
everyone.
So you have a buffet.
Yeah. You can have you can have a big piece of like meat and you could be slicing it if that's what your heart desires.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Can I just say what Ashley Allen did, which I loved?
Yeah.
So she had like the nice
Ashley
fancy
Allen
wedding.
is Ashley's
Yeah, shout out to my friend Ashley. She got married in November, and she had like the beautiful rustic barn wedding, but it was like, beautiful, very Ashley. She's very over the top, like, so everything looked perfectly. She's like the perfect little wedding, right? Mm-hmm. But she saved on the food because she got a food truck, and it was a barbecue food truck. So they had macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, pulled pork sandwiches. And so you go out to the truck, and then they would have like it all buffet style. And then you come in, and it'd be like the fancy place, but you'd have delicious barbecue food.
And everyone's enjoying the food.
And everybody enjoyed the food. Like, it was such good food.
You probably had to wait quite a while to get the food then if it's a truck.
They call by table to go
They
to the
call
food
by
truck?
table.
Okay.
I thought it was a great idea.
Nice
it's definitely something I would have
Get
like a
like
Shake
three-
Shack truck, man.
Get like 3 different ones, like a taco one,
Yeah.
or pasta, or I don't know what kind of trucks there are.
That's where you save.
Yeah.
I just thought you'd want more of an elegant wedding. Something.
See, this is what. See, my mom has become like this planner who I didn't think she would be. I'm just trying to save you money here.
Okay. Well, we do need to sit down and talk about, the numbers, how many, the guest list, and
The numbers aren't going down past 190.
The guest list, you
The
mean?
guest list is going down below 190, though.
you just started this whole process. You just started looking at venues. So, there's a lot to think about. But I don't know if I don't think a food truck is what I pictured.
Okay, fine then, Mom. Pay for the steak.
Dad, I don't think Dad's
Pay for
gonna go
everyone's
for-
filet mignon. You're right. Dad will be like, what? You have to get Capital Grill filet mignon for everyone.
Yeah, so he'll be bougie about it.
Yeah, Dad's going to be the
Let me
bougiest of
say
all of
something else.
What?
I don't get when people say tennis shoes.
them. Wait, that's a good one. Okay, we'll change the subject. That is funny, Lauren.
Okay.
You're not playing tennis.
Yeah, it's your sneakers.
Well,
Your sneakers.
It's where you grew up.
tennis
Put
shoes.
on your
Do
tennis
they
shoes.
say that in
Are
Tennessee?
you playing tennis?
Who says that, Lauren?
I don't know. I think I was watching a show the other day, and they're like, your tennis shoes.
Yeah.
They're not your tennis shoes.
That's weird.
You're walking in them. There you go. That's my I don't
that's
get it for
great.
this
I
week.
don't get it. That's a good. I don't get it. Oh, people. I think we've talked about this before, but this is truly something I don't get. So I'm going to revisit it.
Okay.
When people go, "Oh, I just forgot to eat,"
Oh.
we totally. talk
You're
about
on
it.
Adderall or Vyvanse if you forget to eat.
It's
for sure.
bananas.
That's pretty weird.
You don't forget to eat.
People are like,
We've
"Oh
already
my god,
talked
I
about this.
worked
I know
so
this."
hard today. I forgot to eat." I'm like, "No, your tummy doesn't have the same brain."
Maybe they're drinking a shit ton of coffee and they're taking Adderall and then they forgot to eat. That could happen.
Okay, I guess so.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right. This is something that Mom gets fired up over. This is a good one for the Mom podcast. In hotels, Mom,
Yeah.
not like the Kimberly, but other hotels,
Yeah.
where there's a clear door for the bathroom that has no privacy.
What's the point? Just make a normal door. I'm sure the glass door is more expensive than the normal door.
Yeah, and it's like, what are they trying to do? Be sexy? And it's like, yeah, sure, make the shower clear in the actual bathroom if you're really trying to be sexy and like European and like appeal to couples. But guess what? Don't make the bathroom door clear because shitting isn't sexy.
PSA. Ding, ding,
Well,
ding.
okay, we've stayed at many, many hotels. There's only one hotel, where was it, Chicago, that I can think of that had the glass wall.
Oh,
When Dad
really?
and I went to Chicago.
And what did you do?
Jared and I were in
I went up the street to Marshall's and I bought a
shower curtain?
I bought a sheet and I just clipped it. I got little clips that you wrap chips in.
That is so
Yes,
crazy.
and I clipped it up because I'm sorry, it was complete glass. And there's the toilet and there's the shower.
I'm so confused.
I'm so Jared and I were also about a month and a half ago.
So
we were
you would
in a
have
hotel
to
with clear.
see him sitting on the toilet?
Yes, if I really was like in front of the I could see him squatting on the toilet. If I was really,
It's not frosted?
It was a little frosted, but I'm like, you could still see the
silhouette. I would love to see the shadow, the silhouette of Jared.
And I'm just like, what is? Oh, actually, what this was, it wasn't even frosted. It had like a pattern of the city landscape out on it, so it was like kind of actually just see through. It just had an imprint of.
I'm a very open person when it comes to going to the bathroom, and I would not want that.
Yeah, I know. It's like
I think that's where you draw the line. You need some privacy. I know, like European, a lot of them have the tubs right in there in the room.
That's weird. You're going to be washing your private parts. Even if it's a clear shower, it's sure the idea may sound sexy for a second, But then you're like, oh, when I wash my butt,
Also, a lot of
I don't want him to see me like that. What?
You're assuming that also like lovers are staying together in the room.
What if that's the whole thing?
What if it's friends? What if it's like coworkers? They put two people into a room or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That gets even weirder. It's totally, excluding all the other people who stay together.
Mom, you may want to cover your ears for a moment.
Seriously, please.
Seriously, cover them. Jack and I used Lola condoms this week, and Lola is a female-founded company offering...
She better not listen to this back.
Yeah. A female-founded company offering a line of organic cotton tampons, pad, panty liners, and now sex products as well. They have personal lubricant and condoms, and Jack and I was like, Jack, do you want to have sex? And he was like, we don't have any condoms. And I was like, I got some. I had a box of Lola condoms in my backpack, and... in all seriousness, he really likes them because they're like really, really thin. They're really, really thin, strong condoms. And they don't have a smelly, like slippery feeling.
I'm really into Lola's new wipes because we used to use another brand's wipes, but these feel a lot more like they don't smell like chemical.
You don't want like a soapy vagina after you wipe it.
Yes. So yeah, they have pads, tampons, all that good stuff. The wipes that we use, perfect for a midday refresh or post-sex cleanup. It's gynecologist approved and hypoallergenic, and it's actually the first biodegradable, all natural wipe of any kind. And as far as then lube, the lube is water-based. It's made with aloe vera. It's a mess-free dispenser, and it has a long-lasting glide. It's also formulated to help maintain a healthy pH because we all know that sex can lead
messes it up.
Yeah, it really can. You need to know what you're kind of putting in there. And the lube is also made without parabens, without petrochemicals, glycerin, synthetic flavor, or fragrance. All that stuff can be really irritating down there.
Bottom line, we're a big fan of Lola. You guys should try it. It also makes your monthly period easy because you order them. You already have the tampons. You already have all the cleansing wipes.
Yeah, you can also decide how many lights you need, how many mediums, how many
heavies.
I was gonna say larges.
So for 40% off all subscriptions, visit MyLola, MYLOLA.com and enter the promo code GETIT when you subscribe.
That is promo code GETIT. MyLola.com, promo code
40% off, guys. Try it. It'll feel great. All right, Mom. You can open your ears now. Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Last podcast, we were talking about kissing family members on the lips.
Oh, this is good.
And I think it's weird as hell. And Ashley says that when we were younger, we used to kiss on the lips.
Okay.
It's 5 and under, Mom.
I don't
5
remember
and
kissing
under.
you guys
we
on the
did
lips.
it. We never did.
You would peck on the lips a good night. 5 and under, Mom.
I don't think you did.
I don't
though.
remember kissing you on the lips.
Okay.
No.
I didn't think you did.
Now, today at the airport, this man was saying goodbye to his son. I'm going to say he's probably around 17. And I think he was coming to see his mother here. And this man was just, I love you, son. I love you.
How old was the kid?
And then I saw him kiss his son on the lips. I'm going to say around 17.
Well, that Tom Brady, Mom.
And then he sat and waited for the plane to leave. And I'm wondering, how did he get through security?
Oh, really?
17-year-old?
But maybe because...
I think you can travel.
I think it depends on the age.
Yes.
No,
Maybe.
he waited. He sat down next to me and the son went on the plane.
Oh, they have a nice, sweet, close
I know,
relationship.
and he's
cute,
like,
but
"Oh,
also it
you."
is a little eerie, but
I
also that's sweet.
I was kind of shocked to see him kiss his son on the lips.
It is a little shocking.
I think more families do it than you'd think. Mm-hmm. Did we get any feedback on that?
Yes, but what
It's
if
very
it was,
tied. It's
Oh,
very
yeah?
tied.
Wouldn't it be strange though if it was his daughter and he's kissing the daughter on the lips?
Oh, that would be,
Wackadoo.
that'd be wacky.
Okay.
Huh?
So why is it more acceptable if he's kissing his son on the lips?
Because it's not
I think
obviously
that
not
each-
sexual.
I guess
Gross,
so.
everyone.
All right, but anyway, I think it's
Anyone, you got any
Okay.
more?
I
Get it.
do. All right, so Mom just landed today. Mom was a big girl. She flew by herself. I always get nervous with Mom at the airport.
Because she's Goldie Hawn from Snatched. Everyone.
You are.
Boy, the
She's
roles have
Goldie Hawn from
changed here.
Snatched.
Now I'm the child.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you turn 60.
I'm not that old to be treated like a child.
I know, but it's just like in Snatched where she's like, I have to plan 2 years in advance to go on an airplane. It's like, no, you don't.
No, okay. I like to plan maybe 3 weeks ahead. But you didn't give me much time, but I'm happy to be here.
You're fine. You're going to go on another plane in a couple of weeks. You're going to go meet Jared's family.
Yes, very exciting.
Really fun. But speaking of planes, Laura and I had the worst experience, the most angering, spine-tingling experience a couple weeks ago. Something that was festered in our souls for hours afterward.
It's so funny.
Explain,
I don't
Lauren.
get it. The big, there should be branches of the I Don't Get It podcast. It's weddings and airplanes.
Yeah, it's weddings and airplanes. That's so true.
And it's, okay, so we got on a plane, and we didn't have seats next to each other, but we had one aisle and one...
We had a while and
a middle
seat.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I either switch middles with someone or ask if the middle wants an aisle. You know,
yeah,
it's
like we were gonna give
a middle person an
window
aisle.
or a window,
something like that. It was going to be a good deal for the other person.
We would never downgrade someone. Okay, it was either equal or better than.
Yeah,
and we would, of course, if people were together, we would never ask.
Right.
You know, if we saw a husband and a wife or a mom and a kid, we're not going to try to separate them. So anay, we saw a couple single people.
We saw a single girl. She was like probably 22 or something.
Yeah, I think she's a little older than
maybe
that,
26, something like that. Sitting there, she didn't have and she'd
also just gotten to her seat.
She just sat down. She didn't unpack anything.
Yeah, no drinks,
nothing,
no computers out, nothing.
We're like, I go, would you mind switching seats so we could sit together? And before I could even finish my sentence, she was already speaking. She goes, I'm all settled.
I'm already settled.
And the fire within my soul.
And luckily, this lady was like, oh, I'll switch you.
She was like, oh, you have an aisle? I'd love that aisle.
Yeah.
And so I was like, great, get your ass in that aisle because I got to say something to this bitch.
Because I was all about to say, well, this is my sister and it's a 5-hour flight. It'd be really nice if we get next to each other. And I was going to continue to talk, but she was like...
No, she was like...
stern.
Sitting there. Okay, so then we all sit down. It's the girl who won't move, me, and then Ashley. Sitting right next to each other. So there's this hostility for 5.5 hours.
And then Lauren looks over and sees.
And I look over at her, and she's texting like her big group of friends, probably like her sorority sisters or something, saying like, I can't believe these girls asked me to move so rudely. And then...
Lauren was plenty nice. She was like, hi.
I was like, hi, would you mind?
If you would mind.
And then... Wait, and then her friend texted her back. She goes, yeah, it'd be one thing if they said, hi, sorry to bother you, but would you mind switching? That would have been totally different. I was like, this bitch wanted me to say, hi, sorry to bother you, and then
I'm telling you, this girl wouldn't even allow Lauren to say that whole thing.
She wouldn't even allow me to say it.
No.
So there's like this hostility the whole time. Anyways, Ashley
and then I go to Lauren. I go,
wait till she has to go to the bathroom.
When she's got to go to the bathroom, I'm going to say,
we're all settled.
It's okay, I'm settled. because honestly, like Lauren and I, like we like get real cozy on a plane. You know, you take your shoes off.
I have blankets, socks,
pillows, and then the
so
drinks, and then the laptops on there. You know, everything's out. And now that's a time where you're settled, and I can see you not wanting to move.
But still, I would still move for anyone who wanted to sit next to someone else.
Yeah.
So,
of course, she had to move.
Whatever.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
she had to
we had all of our laptops. We were all watching movies, and then she goes, "Can I go to the bathroom?" And then I was like, "Oh, no problem." Like I'm the nicest person that's ever existed. And then,
but what are there fires in Lauren and I's bellies?
Anyways, that's it. It's just I don't know why that really got me, but for the whole 5-hour flight, my stomach was like tight.
I know.
And that's all.
Like, how could you be so inconsiderate and like just like the smallest little thing you can do can really like change somebody's day, but you're going to be unwilling to do it?
It would have made our whole flight. If I didn't sit next to you, it would have been the most miserable flight.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mom?
Well, I'm sure she sensed the hostility because she's sitting next to you, and you can just pick up on,
I can read her text messages.
Well, you've got good eyesight, but I'm sure, she could feel the tension.
You were on a flight when you were younger, or remember?
When I was very young. It just stayed with me. I went to use the bathroom, and I had to bother the man next to me. And I said, it's the only time I won't bother you again. And then, of course, I had to use the bathroom again. And he goes, you promised me, so you lied to me.
Oh,
and I think maybe I was like 7 or something.
Aww.
7?
Yeah, I was very young.
You were on an airplane when you were 7?
Yeah.
You're such a cutie.
So it just,
The man said he lied to a 7-year-old.
Was he funny?
He was probably trying to be funny, but when you're that age,
you were like
so that
terrified.
just stayed with me for like
you
forever.
lied to me.
Oh my God, he was so kidding, but that sounds really scary.
Yeah.
That sounds like something Uncle Robert would do.
Mom, how was flight back in the day?
Well, let's see. Like, you make it sound like...
Well, I'm just saying that, like, when was commercial airlines a thing?
It was flying. There's really not.
There's nothing has changed.
I don't remember anything being different than it is today, really.
Do you notice that people dress differently at the airport?
Right. People used to dress up when they went on an airplane.
But how uncomfortable is that?
I don't remember it being that bad, but I remember wearing a dress. We're going on a trip.
See, a dress is fine.
Cute.
But Lizzie was saying yesterday that she feels like people are like they're crazy psycho killers if they're like wearing jeans on a flight.
Well,
for 5 hours. Mom?
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, look at me. I had my leggings on today.
I know. You got a great travel outfit on.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good travel outfit.
Thank you.
So today is Jack's 30th birthday, and last night I went over and I brought Star Wars balloons per usual for a 30-year-old man, and his roommate / friend was like, "Why don't you guys go out tonight?" And we both look at him like really slowly, like, what does that mean? Why would we ever go out?
He wanted to be there alone, probably.
No, he just was like,
it's his 30th birthday. Why don't you go out to
today's
a
his
club
birthday.
or something?
It wasn't yesterday.
I guess because turning midnight, you're turning 30 or something. And we were like, tonight? We looked at him like he said, I just killed someone. We both turned to him and was like,
disturbed.
What?
So you guys just...
I'm like, I just brought him a cake. We're going to sit here, eat the cake, go to sleep. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, Mom, I don't understand going out at all, especially once you find your person. So I just came back from a bachelorette party, and it was 3 straight days. And, my friend Courtney, she's party
so
girl.
Funny.
She's really, really funny. Really funny. Party girl, though. So, but not like in a party girl like way. Like, not when you're
not like where she's like flashing people her
yeah.
TTs.
No, she's like just being funny and like enjoying her like brewskis and stuff. But I guess I don't understand. I think the big umbrella here is I don't even understand parties. Like Jared and I came back from these respective bachelor and bachelorette parties thinking that we didn't even want our own bachelor and bachelorette party because we just wanted to hang out together.
I think it's really hard to have conversations with people when you're partying, when there's loud music and everyone's like screaming with foam on you.
Yeah.
It's hard to have conversation. And for us, obviously we find conversation stimulating and fun.
Yeah.
Obviously we have a podcast and we talk to each other for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's our fun.
Yeah. For me, fun is talking, but a lot of people, fun is drinking
like
and like bouncing
and drinking.
And,
yeah.
Okay, but I don't understand what's happened now with bachelorette and bachelor parties where they go on for days. Like, when did that start?
I know, it used to be one night.
Yeah.
It used to be one night.
And now it's like a destination.
And mine's definitely going to be one night. If Jared and I were like saying we'll have like a dinner like with everybody, like all of our friends together, and the girls and the guys can separate for the night and just like have like a slumber party, or the guys can like go to a bar together.
Yeah, it used to be like you go to your local strip club.
Yeah, that's what
and
Mom
then
saying.
You're done.
Yeah, I know.
You hire a stripper. And
you hire a stripper.
Yeah,
and
the
call
girls
it a night.
hire like the firefighter or like the construction worker to come in and
the construction worker. We got like the YMCA people.
Yeah.
What are they called?
What do you mean?
The YMCA.
That's
everyone's out there.
Village people.
The village people.
Yeah. Right. Very good.
So anyway, but like parties, I think that Mom has also like put this in our head too. Because when we were younger, she's like, "Are you excited to go to dinner? It's gonna be fun." And then she's
Mom's
like, she's always dreading it.
I used to be like, "Mom, you're going out to a ball. You're wearing a pretty
ball.
dress."
Oh my God, there was this thing they called the gala, and my mom one time wore a Cinderella ball dress. And I was like, I'm obsessed with my mom.
I'm like, Mom, aren't you so excited? You're going out tonight, and she's like, No.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Dad did not like that dress.
I know, because it was too revealing, Mom. It wasn't.
You were too hot, and Dad couldn't handle.
Yeah.
Do you think it was that? Did you look better than everyone else there?
Yes, of course she did. That was the most amazing dress of all time.
I loved it until I came in the stairs and Dad didn't like it. And
That's
just
so-
ruined
that's
my
'cause
entire
Dad's obsessed
night.
with everything being conservative, Mom. Dad is obsessed with he doesn't even like the wedding dresses that I tried on because there was like too much chest area. Come on now, he needs to get with it.
No, the ones you tried on were not revealing. It was perfect. I mean, it's not like Say Yes to the Dress where they're most, you always had that one girl. Like you had the one in the room.
Like
we
I didn't
were
even
there.
want the, what is it called?
The boning.
Boning.
Yeah, I don't like to see the boning.
One of our sponsors that I get asked about all the time, and I got asked about at the bachelorette party this week, was BioClarity, because one, anybody who tries it loves it, and two, people have heard us talking about it so much, so they're like actually curious if it works, and it really, really works. Lauren just started using it on her back.
I just started recently breaking out on my back, and I look at Ashley and I'm like, what do I do about these pimples on my back? They're huge and they're red and they're like irritated. I've been using BioClarity on my back, and I can tell a difference in the smoothness of my back. They're not like bulging out huge volcanoes anymore.
Yeah, they're like definitely gone down.
They're calming down.
Yeah. We love BioClarity because it's clean and it's green and gentle on your skin. It's 100% vegan and cruelty-free, and there are 2 different kinds of daily routines. The clear skin routine, which you've been using on Lauren, that's for combination oily or breakout-prone skin. It's 3 steps. You're at cleanse, treat, and restore. It's got Floralux, which we all love because it was derived from chlorophyll, the green stuff in plants. It's got all the other soothing ingredients like chamomile, green tea, cucumber, all that good stuff. It's just like, calm. And then if you're not so much breakout prone, you have pretty normal skin, you just want to have a good routine, the Essentials routine is probably what's good for you. It's for normal to dry skin. We love BioClarity because it's delivered straight to your door, and it's just a routine that you can get into pretty easily. It's gluten-free, cruelty-free. So to get started on healthier habits with your skincare, go to bioclarity.com, enter our code, get it. It's not just for your face acne. It can be for your back acne. I got a pimple on my butt the other day.
Chest acne.
Yeah. So try it out. You're not going to regret it. And it comes with a 100% risk-free money-back guarantee. What you got to do to get your first month for 50% off, you just got to go to bioclarity.com. Free shipping. Enter our code, get it. That is bioclarity.com with our code, get it. And just try it out. Let us know how you like it. Anyway, bottom line, parties aren't fun usually, right? What's the point of a party?
They can be fun.
I think it's fun as long as there's like, this sounds like I'm 100 years old. As long as the music's not too loud, I'm gonna kill myself.
That is so
Lauren's right though.
Okay,
because
Lauren.
if you're allowed to get,
because
you
we're
can
there
hear
and you can't talk, right?
Yeah, but as long as you can hear the other person, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but if you have to project, and I hate the way my voice sounds when I'm projecting, it makes me very self-conscious, and it makes me feel like I don't want to talk, so I'm not even going to waste my breath.
The thing is, everything turns into physical communication rather than
you're
verbal
like waving
communication.
your
I can
arms.
understand
So you're
that.
like, and then I realize it's about a lot of like physical comedy too when you're drinking and there's loud music because you have to rely on your physical being.
Yeah.
And Ash and
Lauren
I
don't
hate
ever
physical
think
comedy.
physical comedy is funny.
Although I think it's very funny when Ashley hurts herself.
And only in Home Alone 2. 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Home Alone physical comedy, hilarious.
Okay, but you 2 are young. You should enjoy going out.
Well,
you really
what do you
should.
mean?
Because you guys get dressed up. You look so pretty.
I have this man right there.
I know that.
I have what do I have to do?
And it's just kind of fun to go out with, you know.
Yeah, I like going on dates with Jared.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, I think you completely misunderstand. When Jared and I go on dates where we like, you know,
Look nice
we went
and go to dinner and a movie.
we dress up, and then, you know, we had our beach
That's
day, and
not
then we went
going out.
to Queen Mary and we had dinner.
Okay.
And then we like, oh my God, that's so much fun. But like when millennials say go out, it means like you go to a bar and you binge drink.
Okay. Do you ever have like people over and you have like a little, you know,
no, we can't have
dinner
people
party
over because Gergie
that
will
would be
bark
fun.
at them.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. But then
Now
again,
you have this
all
beautiful place.
All of our friends are of different friend groups. So are they going to have fun?
Well, let's think about Married at First Sight.
Yes.
Okay.
They have
different
having
friends.
fun.
Well, how about what that comment that girl
Oh my
said
gosh.
the other
Everyone,
night?
I hope you're watching I said this last week. I hope you're watching Married at First Sight because, oh my God. This one couple, she is really blonde, and then her husband goes, I really like tall brunettes. And he calls her a 7.5.
No.
He said, I called you a 7.5. And she's like, gonna die.
But how about when he, you know, had her meet his friends and they had a good time? They had like a little dinner party.
Yeah, she tried, and she was friends with them.
Wait, first she introduced her friends to him.
Yeah, and he didn't like her friends.
Yeah, the one girlfriend was
he
not
did
so
not
nice.
like her
But
friends.
then he said, well, I'd like you to meet my friends. And she goes, well, I already have
She literally
friends.
goes, I'm at the age where I don't need any more friends. Yeah. I was like, I literally paused the episode. I go, this is iconic. I paused the episode. I go, that line is hilarious.
You guys, we need to have a show where Lauren, it's just a live stream of Lauren watching TV.
I watch TV
no one
on my
watches
computer
TV
all day.
funnier
I
than
never
Lauren.
stop watching it. And then I just paused it. When she said that, I go, amazing.
Okay, but
And
even
then
Dad
continued
happened
watching.
to be watching it, and he goes, "They're not going to make it."
No, not
But
making
Mom,
it.
Jared and I have said the same thing recently. It's just like,
Pope.
and Chris D'Elia said it too. He's like, when you get to like your mid-39, we're not in whether there is, but he's like, when you
He's
get to a
38,
certain,
so
yeah.
he was like, when you get to my age,
You get to my age and you
you
find-
must have really messed up if you're still looking for new friends.
like, why do you need new friends? I don't need any. I'm totally satisfied with the group of friends that
Well,
I
you
need.
have a lot of friends,
Yeah, she has. You have a lot
So,
of
like,
friends.
a lot
Why
of good friends. You have a lot of good
You're
friends.
lucky.
so,
a lot
like-
of people don't have
Yeah, a lot
many
of
people that
don't
want to
have
keep in touch. And
as
stuff.
many good friends as you have.
Is this a horrible conversation to be having?
No, a lot of people feel the same way. I'm sure.
Because it's just like I don't want to like. It's so exhausting to socialize at this point when it's like I've already have like, my person to go to for this, my person to go to for this, blah blah blah. blah.
yeah, I guess there's a lot of people don't have.
I think
that.
you're very content. You have.
I'm so
you know,
content that it's almost scary. Wait, now we're going to get deep here. So my mom knows that I have this new anxiety over the fact that everything is so good. Like everybody in my family is healthy and safe and like everybody's great, right? Except for Lauren, like, you know, she expressed her concerns the other day, but like you're still
But I'm
happy.
safe.
You're,
and
and
you're
you're healthy.
healthy.
You're, yeah,
physically healthy.
Yeah, you're physically healthy. You know, like you're here in front of me. I get to squeeze you, and like you laugh. And and now
was
she's
gonna
like
say,
spitting
squeeze you
out her
like a
water.
pimple.
Oh my god! I just spit water everywhere. Everyone. Okay, that was funny.
Okay, but you know what I mean.
I squeeze her and she laughs. Okay.
And then I have an amazing dog here, and we have an amazing dog at home, and I have a cute ass apartment, and I make enough money, and then I have a wonderful fiance who is the most amazing person inside, and then somehow came in the most attractive package.
Yep.
And I don't know how I have all this, and it almost seems unfair. And I can only imagine that it doesn't get any better. So I'm just waiting for somebody to die right now, Mom. I literally am constantly scared that somebody's going to be diagnosed with somebody or some. And that's why I was so scared of you on the plane, because I think
I literally thought Mom was going to die on the plane on the way to go
Getting
wedding dress
dress
shopping,
shopping.
and
I
then
know.
you would never have a wedding. And
totally.
then everything would come crashing
That's why I
down.
was so super concerned about this one
All
thing.
right, you
'cause you're
gotta
coming
chill. Take a
to
chill
go
pill. Relax.
wedding dress
very
shopping.
Relax. You are like going. You're very
very high
stressed.
strung right
Okay,
now.
But Mom,
I know.
like, don't you
Ashley,
like it makes sense? It's like
Okay.
somebody's going to die soon.
It's true.
well,
Definitely.
Bubby is 95.
I had a dream
Mom,
last night that Bubby died.
Lauren, you always have dreams that Bubby died.
Oh, sorry.
She's going to be fine. I'm not worried about
You
her.
know, one day it's
I'm
going to
more
happen.
worried about
but
Dad right now.
Why are you worried about Dad?
Because Dad is always stressed. Like,
Dad
I'll
is
be
a
like,
healthy heart. He's on the Peloton.
Dad
every
is
day.
on that Peloton like three times a day. Okay,
I know, but I'm like,
Dad's fine. Everybody's good.
I know,
Enjoy
but I can
this
say
time.
something as easy to Dad as like, Dad, we're out of veggie burgers. And he'd be like, what do you mean we're out of veggie burgers?
Oh my god, the volume.
Oh
of
my
that.
gosh!
Ow.
You just burst somebody's eardrum out there.
I know, but it
Okay.
just stresses me out because like
Okay.
he freaks out at the smallest things that like, what about when we start wedding planning and like all of that stuff? Like, how is he going to handle this?
He'll be fine.
Okay, he's gonna
He
handle
has a stressful
it.
job, so he's been doing
Yeah,
stress
but
his
I'm
whole
worried
life.
about his stressful job.
He's always been
Worry
stressed.
more
I
about
know.
me.
Yeah, you worry too much. You have the worry gene.
yeah,
Bubby
but it's
has
like,
it.
everybody's
Dad has
great,
it.
but everybody's also getting older.
Well,
Yeah.
you know that's life.
And then you're gonna have kids, and you'll only worry about them.
That's true too. Because
You're-
I
it'll
always worried
transition.
when you guys were little, like something was going to happen to me. Because I thought, you know,
Well,
Yeah.
at least you worried about something happening to you. I don't worry about something happening to me. I worry about people who
'Cause
are
if you're dead,
outside.
you're dead.
I'm worried about.
You don't
I'm
have to
enjoying
worry.
my life so much now, but it's like, what if somebody dies,
Okay, well-
and then it's all over. But I do have to say this: since meeting Jared, and this is very mushy. I'm
Oh, God.
very mushy. But like, I always would be like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm one day closer to finding my husband, and then like life will be worth living. I used to like think like that.
so sad.
No, I always used to think like living for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And now I'm living in the moment and I appreciate each single day.
Yeah.
oh, you see, that's nice.
And
That is good.
I'm like, when I go to sleep, now instead of saying, oh yeah, I'm one day closer to finding my husband, I go, oh no, today was one less day with my person.
Oh,
Jesus
Ashley,
Christ.
this is really something.
That makes a
really,
lot of
Ashley.
sense.
It makes
though.
me go like, I appreciated today
You're-
and now I don't have, I'm one day down.
All right, Ashley, are you kidding me? No, come on. You should. This is. You need a little bit. You need to talk to somebody. I think.
No, I think
This
it's
is-
very normal.
I don't know.
I mean, that's just how you, that means you're really thinking about each day as you live it.
Well, it's good that you're living in the moment, But the fact that you think it's one less day
Well,
you're going to
it is one
have
less
on
day.
Earth with that person.
Guess what? You guys get to
That's-
die and be together, so don't worry. Anyway,
Oh boy.
I'm just saying, don't worry. Cause,
I was stressed before. Now I'm
you
really
saw-
We all
stressed.
know that if
You
if
saw
you were to
Beetlejuice,
die,
Ash?
that Dad would definitely be like, okay, well, he'd only have like a week left. We know Dad wouldn't survive without you.
I don't know. As soon as
we got to stop.
okay, we got to stop.
What were
We
you
gotta
going to
stop.
say there?
I was going to say with Lucy
When
died.
Lucy died,
he
you
was
were
like,
sure?
we have to get another dog. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
All right.
so you think he's gonna get another wife real quick?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Mom, that's
Okay. Okay. Listen.
Yeah, now he's married to Ethel. He's being married to Lucy. He did.
Okay.
All right, guys.
You
Everyone,
have to
later
just
note.
be happy. Okay. Be happy and don't
Enjoy
worry
it
so
and don't
much
worry about
because
it.
you know.
Worrying
First
is the
of
most
all,
useless emotion.
it's a useless emotion because. Can you imagine looking back on this now? You're going to be like, oh my God, I spent so many years of my life worrying.
All right, Mom, I have 2 more things to talk to you about before you go.
Yes.
Well, before we sign off. Jared is living with not just me, but also with Lauren. Is that the weirdest thing, or do you think that's cute? And, like, how do you feel about us living together before we got married? Because I never really pictured that. Jared always pictured that. He always felt like he needed to move in before marriage, and I like the tradition of not. But you know what? For the sake of convenience, sake of our travel schedule, and just
Money
just
and
like
everything.
just the fact that he's going to stay over every night and be here all the time, it just doesn't make any sense for him not to live here. So, what do you think?
Well, let's see. Given your ages, 29, 30, I guess I'm not surprised by it. I didn't think it was going to happen so soon, but I kind of, wouldn't be shocked that he'd end up living here.
Okay, but does it make you feel any way?
Well, I think because I like Jared so much that, it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. So,
Isn't it nice that you have a son-in-law?
and I think that Lauren is so easygoing
Yeah.
too that I think, if
I'll put my headphones on so you can.
okay. Anyway, I like Jared so much. I
So
just think
it doesn't matter because you like Jared.
I
so
don't
much.
think so. Yeah.
But did you want me to be more traditional and not live with him before I got married?
I think it's
Yeah,
important.
but-
I think you should.
I mean, you said he's here every night.
I know.
Anyway, so
Yeah, just such a waste of money.
It's a waste of
It's
money.
a huge waste of money.
it is a lot of money in LA.
I guess
Very
what I always
expensive.
imagined was like, oh, you just like go on dates until you're married.
That's
But,
what
like,
you imagine when you're 4.
when you're little.
Yeah.
And then actually Jared's friends, Tori and Jimmy, who we just had dinner with last night, they basically did that. They've been together for 7 years. They've been married for 1. And they basically like went on dates and like just hung out for like a couple hour increments until they got married because her parents are like super religious and they could never sleep in the same bed before they got
Did
married.
she have her own place?
So she was never allowed to sleep at his place. And
Who was allowed? Did she live on
when
her
they were
own?
in college,
Oh,
it
okay.
was that what they did, obviously. But when she moved back after college, they weren't allowed. He wasn't allowed to. He was allowed to stay over, but on the couch downstairs.
Okay.
And then she was never allowed to stay over at his apartment.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think
So
living
they've,
together
they've,
for
like,
a
had-
couple months before is good.
I think a couple of months, yeah. I think it was cute because she's like, it's so cute, it's so cool because now we get to like fall asleep on the couch together and watch movies, and we're like, what do we
I
want
guess
to do
that
tonight?
creates some excitement.
It's definitely
yeah.
exciting because it was like the first time that they like got to hang out together all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, also, the fact that, you and Lauren have lived together for so long, all of a sudden, he's Jared. So it's just kind of
Yeah, like we
different because
Yeah, we
he's living
moved
with 2
in-
sisters.
I know.
he moved in like a couple months after we all got this place, and I was like so pumped to get this place because
Yeah.
I would have like my room and
Yeah.
all, and bathroom and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would be living here if you guys decided that a little bit sooner.
That is
Yeah,
true. Yeah,
that's
because
true.
I remember asking Lauren, what are you going to do when
I'm like,
you know,
oh, we're getting this
Ashley
apartment.
and
I'll be here for
Jared
at
are
least a
together?
year.
Yeah.
But it's fine. We're good.
Yeah. It's great.
Yep.
I like it. I wouldn't want to be with 2 other people.
Me either.
All right. So
You're still a baby.
I'm a baby.
I mean, yes, you're 27, but
27 is a weird age.
27 years is a weird age. I think we need to have an entire podcast about just like the midlife crisis.
27.
this
Isn't it
midlife
weird?
crisis.
Mid-20 crisis.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know it's not
okay.
midlife because you're really like a third of life, but I think we should have a podcast on the quarter life crisis because I think it is so overlooked and it definitely happens. I had such a quarter life crisis when we were in Jersey.
You did? How old were you? 27?
You were
26.
I was 25. I think in the
you're so young.
I was 25 in like the hardcore part of it, where I like woke up every day. I was like, I have nothing to do because I don't know how to get a job, and nobody's accepting me, and I don't know.
It's a problem out there because everyone has a degree, a bachelor's degree, or a lot of people just like, oh, I get my bachelor's degree, I'll get a job. Obviously, that's not all you need.
Or you have your master's degree.
Or you have your master's and you don't get a job.
Yeah.
Because everyone has something
How
like
crazy is that? How much I struggled
that was
when I had my master's.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a job for 6 months when I had my master's.
Yeah, no one cares.
No.
So it's like really difficult. They always ask for 2 to 3 years experience.
Yeah.
Please just let me have 1 year experience. I'm sure I'll be great at it. I'm not an absolute idiot.
Yeah,
you know?
Everything requires experience, and you're like, well, I'm sorry, but I need to get a job in order to get experience.
It's like the ultimate question of the mid-20s.
Yeah, nothing ever says, entry level is like, no experience. Like, have you ever seen an entry level that goes like, no experience necessary?
It's either like, you're not getting...
Well, that's why, you have to... do volunteer work or internship or something like that just to get your foot in the door. You work at the very bottom.
It's either hard to get an internship, honestly.
Well, I mean, for the you could have said that I had that experience because I had
You had that internship.
I had internships, but I also had in classroom hands-on experience the way that they taught at Syracuse. But like I was like, I've already been a reporter, quote quote, for like a year, but they don't care because it's under Syracuse.
Yeah, and you weren't paid for that job. Yeah. All right, guys, so many problems.
Well, anyway, so we'll definitely talk about quarter life crisis sometime because everybody struggles. There's 2 years of like everyone's 20s, or at least 2 years, where they're like, holy crap, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. What is my place in this world?
Well, also, maybe you can address how people don't work like 9-to-5 jobs. It's I don't know what's going on.
You don't understand that.
Just, had a totally
we could talk about how parents cannot conceptualize what a lot of us did.
Yeah.
I was still making plenty of money, and Mom was like, "But when are you going to get a job?" And I'm like, "Mom, I have plenty of work to do." Now she understands that it's definitely a job,
now, yes.
And then she even sees that I probably work I work just as many hours as a 9-to-5er. It's just like sporadic hours, and it's Saturday and Sundays, and it's like midnight and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, all right, guys.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
All right, this was fun.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't bore all of you out there.
Well, Mom was very nervous. She made it through. You accomplished something?
You feel accomplished?
Yes.
You got out of your comfort zone.
I did.
Amazing.
It wasn't too bad.
All right, we're stretching. We're growing our wings, everyone. We're flying away.
Maybe next time you'll come back. You'll have even more things to say.
I hope so.
Are you going to come back, Mom?
Of course I'm coming back. Oh, you mean on the podcast?
Yeah.
Definitely. Nope. I'll be back.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. She's moving her mic and it's just so awkward.
So love you guys. Please subscribe, comment, go to the Facebook group. I want to hear everything. I posted my first Instagram in a year. Everyone go ahead and like it.
It was a really big deal.
It was a really big deal. More to come.
I'm really proud of you, Lauren.
All right.
Was like, you know what? That was a real statement.
It was.
And we'll talk about that more next week.
Okay.
And Mom, I'm not making fun of my mom because I call her awkward. She just
is, period.
She's fine. She say it herself.
I'm out of my comfort zone.
You're good.
But,
Nap time. Bye.
It's nap time.
Love you.
I'm sleep deprived. Okay, bye.
I don't get it. Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by Wave Podcast Network. Check out all of our shows, including the Brain Candy Podcast, I Don't Get It, Babes and Babies, Coffee Convos, and Let's Talk About It.